Hi everyone, this is Vicki again, and I have a few more cards that I've made, and I thought I'd show you guys. Oh, well, it was fresh in my mind because I'm going to be ready to go do something else, hopefully. So anyway, I have two cards that are similar, are using the same stamp, and so I thought I'd show you. I use this stamp, which is a Michael's stamp, I believe. Let's see. That doesn't say anything. Okay, it's a Craft Smart, so that's Michael's, and it's old. I've had this a long time. What does it have a date on there? No, but I've had this a long time. I really like it. It says strawberries, and it's just real cute. So I use that that stamp. And I also used Anna White's die. This one, I used the large one. Let me make sure that's the one I used. Yes, that's the one. Okay, and then I did use this die on the other card. And I used this one. This is a Spellbinders die. It's old that I've had in my stash also. So I used that. Still going with the stamp motif. And then I used this paper pad, and I used this strawberries that goes with the with this stamp, right? I thought it was cute. It is the Four Seasons Summer, and it's a P13. I think this is like 2 years old, and I've had it a while. Oh no, even longer than that. It's 2020, so it's 4 years old. Wow. All right. So, hardly used. And let's see, and I used the other card, I used this paper pad, which is from Paper Studio, Hobby Lobby. It's called Theodosia Square. And it's mostly like vintage paper. I really love it. It's so pretty. It has a lot of different kinds of things in it. But I'll show you the one I used. It's this one. So, it's so pretty. It's patchwork kind of. Then I used, I just used some stamps that, you know, I use this forever. It's so tiny. I wish they would have made it a larger. Look how teeny tiny that is. Anyway, I'm going to cough. Sorry. Let me get a sip of water. Alright, this is my second time doing this video, so because I could not find this stamp. Is that crazy or what? And then it was staring right at me, so I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, so the first card is this one here, and so I don't know where I got this. I think it was in my stash somewhere. It's not new, I don't think. And then I did Forever here, but I didn't realize that this says London, England. I don't think they have Forever stamps. I backed this Spellbinders die with black cardstock behind it, and I also did some right here on this paper, just a sliver. So I thought it came out cute. Do you guys like it? I didn't do the inside. So that's the first card. And the second one I did do this one here. And this part here is stamped with the Tim Holtz. This one I showed yesterday. and it is called Tiny Prints CMS 460. So I did this one. It's like a forget-me-not flower, so I really love that. So that's what the backing is on here, and I did find my little teardrop stamp. So this one is the pink, and yesterday I showed you, I told you I used that light blue. So here it is, Summer Sky Dewdrop. So that was the baby blue one I used. So anyway, this came out really vintage looking, and I like that. I did this part here on vellum, and then I did watercolor, the flowers, and then just, you know, paste them all together. Isn't that cute? The paper, I love the paper. So that was my second card. So that's the strawberry one. Now then, I did do another one. So I'm going to show you my inspiration. I used the magazines, looked through them, and I came upon this one. This bottle is just so, I just love the look of this bottle. So I thought, oh, I like that. I wonder if I could make that somehow. And this is the same brand bottle. And then I saw this one. It's so pretty. It looks like it's etched in glass. And then this one is like, I don't know what you call that. I don't think it's called etched, but I forget what that would be called. And that one's really pretty, that bottle, glass bottle. And then I came upon this one. It's so pretty. Ocean Dream. It's Giorgio. So, isn't that pretty? So I like that one too. And then I saw these, and these are really cute with this stamped image on bottles and all the little, you know, buttons in there. I think that's so cute. With the little white tray. I love this, a lot of the images in magazines, the photographer is just so good. But this one is a Somerset Life, so their magazines are beautiful. You know, just so beautiful. But the other ones are from, these are from my Victoria magazines that I used to get all the time, and so I have a collection of them. So every so often I'll thumb through them and get some ideas. But since I'm doing stamps, I really thought, well, maybe I can recreate that bottle. Okay, so let me show you what I used. I found this in my stash. Can you believe that? So I used this bottle here, and I did use this little label on one of them. That is so pretty, and I never used this. This is a Sizzix die that I got when they used to have those big sales, and they'd be so cheap. All these, and this is a set of dies. So you get the dies. And you get the stamps also. And then, of course, I chopped up this the label up, the packaging, because it was just too big. So, but this is one of them here. It's so pretty. Okay, so I use that, and I also use Jim Holtz. This. I use this one. I think I used this one. And then I did use this die, which is a Elizabeth craft design, and I used one of these because you're able to, as you can see through this one, And then if you use an inner one, you get this piece like this, so it cuts out the middle, and then it has a wider band, versus this one that's, this is Anna's, and it has a smaller one. And then this one is, you can cut it so it's wider. So I use this. And then for the background of one of them, I use this one. And it is a, I think this is from Spellbinders, the Journey stamp. And this is what it looks like. So it's kind of like a lacy looking stamp. And then, let's see, I did use this, this stamp that was in my stash. You can see there's a little bird and a hummingbird. It looks like a hummingbird right there on the little plant. So that's the stamp I used on the bottle. And I used this gray, smoky gray VersaFine ink. And then I used this for the stamp, for this. So those are the things I used, and I also, did I use this one? This is the one that I made, so I think I used part of it, just a little portion of it. So this is what I used to make these 2 cards. So I used a lot of things to make 2 cards, but it was a lot of fun because I like it when I can find different kinds of stamps and dies to go together to make what I want have in my head. So anyway, this is the first one, and so this is the background part, and then I use this die here, and this die, and then I used vellum to stamp on, so it looks very, you know, dreamy looking. And then I use this die for the label. And these were just in my stash, these flowers. I just have them. And then I actually drew this out and then just cut it out and pasted it on here. This came with the stamp set. So that's the first one that I made, and I was pretty happy with it. I thought that's cute. That was fun to make. And then I made this one here, which I love. This is pink. And so, oh darn, I forgot to get this embossing folder out. And it's a Spellbinders embossing folder with really cute things like that. And then this one is the one I used yesterday, the folder, the embossing folder. And the way I made this was I sprayed water on the back lightly of the back side of the paper, and then on the imprint of the front side I just went over the embossing folder with the ink, with this Memento ink, and I just went around it and then closed it. And when you do that, the ink goes in there, and this is white. The outer portion is white. That's what I did with the one I made yesterday, also the blue one. The bottle, and you can see this is the Tim Holtz. This is the other pattern. I thought it looked better with this kind of lacy looking stamp. I watercolored the vellum, and I backed it with 100 and, is that 150 or 100? No, 150. What is the cardstock for 120 for Michaels. Anyway, it's heavyweight cardstock that I used. I backed it with the vellum. I painted this with watercolor, the front side, and then I stamped it with white acrylic paint. So I actually rolled it on and then stamped it, and then stamped this front. I did a little of the inking with the fine, with the with a distress brush, and the fine, where's the fine smoky gray. And I also watercolored this and did a little bit of that on here also. And then I used a jelly roll. Is that what that's called? Oh, I don't have it here. The white pen, and just went over, just freeformed the bow that's on there, and then I just did a little of painted a little bit of that VersaFine smoky gray on the edges. And then I also stamped a stamp with a little postmark on the corner here, and then finished it off with this perfumery. So that's how it came out, and I love it. I love how this came out. Really pretty, dainty, and pink. So those are my cards that I made. This one I made today. This one I made last week, I think. And then these I made last week sometime. But I did finish them with the postmarks today. So those are my cards. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my process and enjoying the cards I made. I don't know what I'm going to do next, so I hope I continue doing some crafting to keep my mind off things. So it's been fun and relaxing. Hope you guys are having a really good weekend, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.